guys from out of town?
Uh-huh. Houston.
Oh, yeah? What are you doing here?
Convention.
Convention? What kind of convention? Convention of assholes?
A SWAT convention.
Oh. SWAT convention.
SWAT team. They gonna SWAT flies?
Yeah, how to save policemen from grounded.
No.
Good. What about my 50 cents, partner?
Stanley.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your hard hat? I'll get you 50 cents. Excuse me. Looks like a job for Golden Helmet.
Well, if you wanted to make somebody look like an asshole, boy, you sure did. That was you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 6 against 12. 7. 7 against 12. Well, looks like it's a little uneven. You guys will have to go back to Houston and get some more guys. We may be in trouble. We are definitely in trouble.
Holy shit, a fight! What's that? Wait.
Acid or techno? Acid or techno? Acid or techno? Acid or techno? Acid. Acid. Acid.
Tired of the same old radio talk show? There is an alternative. This is GONZO Radio.
All right, you kids, settle down and get off my lawn and let me take the reverb out of my voice. Welcome to an actual live edition of the Gonzo Radio Show. I happen to be Big Daddy Gonzo. I am your hostess with the most, or host with the most.
Oh, you had it right the first time.
Oh, stop. And of course, with a little bit of the salt. Ooh, wow, the camera doesn't even want to come on for you. Okay, and with a little bit of salt across the way, welcome me. Look at make the innocent face while you're trying to talk the camera into being nice to you now.
Whatever, dude.
That would be Ms. Shotzi Carmichael. She would be our senior K-9 correspondent.
What up?
Now, that doesn't mean that you are a senior per se. It is just that you are.
Not anymore.
You are
bleached my roots a little bit now.
Yes, you're with extra blondness.
Yeah.
With extra.
Soon to be extra purpleness. Stay tuned next week. Oh. Actually, not next week. I won't be here next week. Be phoning it in from Disney World. What up, bitches? I'm on Space Mountain, motherfuckers.
still yet another reason why I can't come with you to Disney because somebody has to stay behind and do the show.
I think we should just kill it there, walking around the park.
Go live at the park.
Exactly. They would hate us there.
They'd make us stop. I believe they would make us stop. There are media companies that go there.
We get put in the Disney dungeon.
No, I wouldn't say the Disney dungeon, but people are asked to stop. You know,
this is true.
You know, they're like, excuse me, you don't have permission to film to your. Yeah, you get people on.
I know
Instagram.
You can't even have a selfie stick there.
Right, but is it selfie sticks? Really, they ban selfie sticks
you can't
now?
No, you cannot have a selfie stick at Disney World.
Bastards.
No.
Bastards. See, and that's all because of the fact that they don't want anybody making money off of being there. But welcome to the show.
Hello.
We're off and bitching. We're already bitching about. So we got all kinds of stuff to bitch about. Bitch. What do you got to bitch about?
I don't have much to bitch about. I only got good stuff to say.
Yeah, we got good stuff this week. We should take a week off every once in a while,
I know, right?
Well,
that was
not
worth
you,
celebrating.
But me.
Oh, what? I can't ever take a week off. Those dogs need to walk. They need to go outside and go poop. So,
Yeah, that's true. But
no time off for me.
I'm gonna little pat myself on the back. Last week's flashback shows, they actually made me feel better about the quality of the production that we've got going on, because those shows were pretty fantastic. I mean, the ones that I did with Bobby and Cindy, first of all, way too much alcohol and drug consumption for a coherent show, at least between me and Cindy. Bobby, of course, was a little bit of a teetotaler at the time, and he kept control of the show, and that was a little disjointed. Speaking of pot smoking podcasts, we got a lot to unpack, and one of those things being the RUFKM's segment will be dealing with Elon Musk and the trouble that he got into back on Thursday. But we've also got our pet of the week.
Of course.
We've always the ubiquitous pet. Ubiquitous. Look it up. Google it.
It's almost always a dog.
Almost always. What? Yes, Dogaholic. There is no 12-step program for that.
On my way to recovery. Just kidding. I'm on my way to rescue more dogs.
No, or you're on your way to walk another dog.
That too.
Yeah, but look at you. I wish we had before and after pictures. Okay, you and Iris. Okay, for those of you who don't know, our friend Iris, a mutual friend of ours, whom we've known for a long time. Iris got into the fitness kick, and she started doing circuit training, and you, of course, have been doing a ton load of cardio, trotting them dogs around.
Walking the dog.
And I hate you both. It's not a contest, but it's like when I lose 20 pounds, it's like, oh, look, Gonzo, you can see it in your face. Oh, you look like you've lost some weight. But if you lose 20 pounds, you immediately become emaciated. You immediately turn into one of those poor Ethiopian kids.
Well, I haven't lost 20 pounds yet, Berber.
Well, you've lost quite a lot, and
thank you.
Iris,
it's all out of my cheeks, though.
Iris is ridiculous.
Oh my God.
I'm expecting her to do CrossFit and jungle gym.
You see those legs?
Yeah,
they run right up and make an ass out of themselves.
She's going to be doing the American Ninja thing really soon. You watch. And the best is those we had, and her boyfriend Danny, who's also another longtime friend of ours. Every time we compliment her, Danny kind of gets the chest puffed out a little bit. He's all like, yep. It's because she wakes me up at 5 o'clock in the morning before she goes to the gym, which is a great alarm clock, because then I get up good and early morning to go to work. It's like, it's a renaissance. I love the middle-aged renaissance that's going on now with me and all of my friends. I really do. I mean, you don't sit and do nothing anymore. You were pretty sedentary for a minute.
Yeah, for sure.
And
I hate cardio. And I hate walking around outside in the Florida heat. So it's like, I don't like to be inside in the air conditioning at the gym on the treadmill. That sucks. I don't want to be outside walking in the heat. It's disgusting. But if you put a dog on the end of a leash and give me that leash, I'll walk all day. I love it. I don't know why. I don't even listen to earbuds or anything. I just hang out with the dog. I'm like, every time that dog takes a piss, I'm like, good boy, Gino. He's such a good boy, man. I'm telling you, I love that dog.
Does that for me?
I know. Nobody sits there with a bag and catches your shit before it even hits the ground. You know how many
Good
people?
Lord.
Can I tell you? Know how many people at the park have seen me with my go-go stick? Is what it's called. Amazon.com. You put the bag on the end of it, and when you have a big dog like that, he squats, and you literally can just bend down and put the poop bag right underneath his ass, and he will crap right in the bag. It's I can't do that with my little guys, but it's great for the little guys because it's easy to like scoop it up and it goes right in the bag instead of being a pooper scooper. But with the big dog like that, and his neighbors and the people at the park have seen me doing that, and they stop their cars and they're like, "That's amazing! I've never seen anything like that before." I'm like, crazy dog lady. I find all the gadgets. Cuckoo. So I don't use that gadget on Gimli anymore. I'll tell you that right now.
Speaking of Gimli. We have great news. I mean, we come
Ugly
on every
cry
week
for a minute.
with no crying, no tears. They would be tears of joy.
They really would.
We come
oh my
on
gosh.
week in and week out, and we're like, here, adopt a dog. Here's another great dog. Pet of the week, pet of the week, pet of the week. And we have a whole segment for that. But before we get onto that whole segment of that, which we'll get to in about 15, 20 minutes after we jibber jabber about football.
Jibber jabber,
jibber jabber about jibber jabber. Yes, all over it. But another thing that we're all over is our boy Gimli.
Gimli.
Gimli?
Stop doing that. He does that on purpose. I swear to God, like giblets.
A GIF, damn it.
His name is Gimli. Gimli, son of Glowin.
And he is glowing because he has found himself a forever family.
Oh my God. I could not have picked these people out of a catalog and found a better family for him. Because I love this dog. If I was going to foster fail again and have 3 dogs, it would have been this dog. I was like, this dog has to go to the perfect home. That's why it's taking so long. It's gonna be the best family ever. So Wendy and Gary, my new friends in Naples, drove all the way over here from Naples to meet him, and they are the best. They are gonna just do everything to make sure that their dog transitions him into the family there, and they get along. They've already taken him up to Gainesville. They go up there. They have season tickets. Her daughter lives up there and goes to college, so they go up there with the dogs. She loves him. She met him already. It's just made me so happy. This is what rescue is all about. And people always ask me, like, how do you let these dogs go, especially a dog like Gimli, because he was, literally the best dog. And I don't do that literally all the time. So he was really just so good and sweet and easy peasy as anything. And I just couldn't have picked a better family out of a catalog for him. So he is living the good life there with them. And I wish him happy tails, Gimli. And Wendy and Gary, I told you got the best dog in Good Karma. They're all good, but that was the best one. And I told them also, because they adopted him, they saved 2 lives, not 1. They saved Gimli's life, because now he's in a forever home. And they've also saved Strider's life, who is our new foster dog that we just picked up.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. I didn't think you were going to really let me talk about him, so I tried to sneak it in.
Yeah, of course. You have to sneak something. It's always another dog.
I know.
This is the Gonzo Radio Show, not the Gonzo Radio Dog Show.
I can't help it. This is my life.
Dog show.
We're supposed to... Dog show. Anyway. Okay, well, moving on. Gimli's adopted. Thank you so much to Wendy and Gary and to Good Karma Pet Rescue for making another happy family.
Are you done?
No, I'm never done, but you want me to stop.
Never. We'll talk about dogs here in about 5-10 minutes because I want to talk about something else.
Talk about what you want to talk about, babe. It's your
NFL.
show, Gonzo Radio.
I want to talk about the NFL. Now, I was going to do a bit and a segment and print out a nice printout of the dialogue of what happened with Serena Williams at the U.S. Open yesterday. But that has gotten to be a little bit of a conflict in my mind, in as much as Ms. Serena had a diva moment. I believe that
Would you have said it was a diva moment of a dude?
Yes. Oh God, yes. You know me. I'll take a dude down diva wise all the time.
Just saying.
What I'm saying is she's playing the sexist card, and she's got a little bit of an argument. Okay, because she told the referee that you wouldn't do this. Male players do this all the time. They have outbursts and break their rackets, and they yell and they curse with 4-letter words in front of little kids. And she is constantly watching her. But you know what? Rules is rules, okay? And you're having a diva moment, and you're having a bad day, and you got caught. Your coach got caught giving you signs. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Okay, good, because all coaches do that from the stands anyways.
They fined her $17,000. She said her piece. Boy, did she say her piece. And
I just didn't like they booed.
they booed the referee.
No, they booed the girl who won. I forget her name. I don't follow.
Well,
but they booed her, and I felt
coincidental.
No, not coincidental. They booed her because
Specifically?
Well, they booed her because they thought that they gave her the match. They handed it to her, and Serena was like, congratulations, she played great, blah blah blah. So, anyways, I didn't watch it. I just saw the clips.
I was gonna say she didn't get to the finals because she's somebody's cousin. You know what I'm saying? She's
right.
I mean. Was it Osaka, was it, or Okuna? Or,
Oh God, I have no
Okuna
idea.
Matata?
I don't follow the tennises.
You're right, neither do I. But she
tennises,
is
tennisai.
Tenai.
Oh, tenai. There you go.
But oddly enough, she's Japanese born, Haitian father. Yeah, so there you go, multiracial. Yeah, she just brown. But she's a good brown person, and she's a good brown person that plays tennis real good.
Oh, my God. I can't believe it. What are you looking at? Cards Against Humanity cards over there?
Why is that?
Those are cue cards. Brown people.
Brown people. Right.
White people.
But I did want to touch, I wanted to bust open the sports desk a little bit and touch on the NFL yesterday.
Blow the dust off of there.
Right, blow the dust off of there. Well, I mean, first of all, I'm sure is your husband taking a nap so he can at least watch the first half of the game, the Raiders game?
He didn't take a nap, but I had a half calf and he had a full calf. So
he's gonna fight his way through.
He's gonna try to fight his way to halftime, and then try to speed through the second half in the morning as soon as he wakes up before he hears anything or looks anything online.
Well, let's hope it's interesting enough for him to do that, though. It's Raider, the Oakland, soon-to-be Las Vegas Raiders, taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Yes.
And the Rams are a Super Bowl contender, straight up legit. But I would like to address the haters in the room, the Ryan Tannehill Hater Club. He showed you yesterday that he's been studying. He went to Adam Gase Quarterback College. And he looked very good against a not terrible defense. Tennessee has a pretty good defense. Tennessee isn't as horrible, but poor Tennessee. Boy, I bet Mariota is tired of coming to Miami and leaving hurt, because like 2 out of the last 3 times they've come here, we've crushed him. So, but besides the Miami Dolphins winning 27-20 yesterday, how about that rain delay, that weather delay?
How long did that game take to play? 7 hours?
7 freaking hours.
It took longer to play the 1 o'clock game than it took for the 4 o'clock games to finish. How'd you like the switch over to OT there for a second?
Yeah, I was like, surprise, we don't give a shit.
I was like, are you kidding me? After all of this, we're not going to see the end of the game? You've got to be kidding me.
Well, listen, that lends to me. I'm going to get on my soapbox now.
Uh-oh, here he goes. Oh, you're so tall.
I am so tall. Yes, look, my head disappears out of the top of the frame. The Miami Dolphins and Miami sports teams in general are the most disrespected by the sporting press out of all major market teams. Yes, Miami's a major market. They're number 10. Not all major markets are 1 through 10. We are the 10th market in the country, and we are the most disrespected all the time. Disrespected. And I've actually grown accustomed to it. But for Fox to just go to the OT like, oh, this is over. Well, thanks for the confidence. But some of us have been sitting around watching other games in the red zone and waiting for the rain delay to stop. And,
not only that, but there was 2 kickoff returns. Anything could have happened. Jesus Christ.
Right? So you see the disrespect continue for the Miami Dolphins.
Haterade.
Okay, it is a total haterade. Because you take a look at all the comebacks that happened yesterday, all these great quarterbacks that came back from injury yesterday. The only one of the 4 that are coming back from injury that won was Ryan Tannehill. Surprise, surprise.
Good for you, honey.
Yes, good for me. Now to your guy. More to
My
your
guy.
guy. Yes, your guy, Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Young man had a good day yesterday.
You look at his numbers, you think he should have won his game.
Yeah, but you still have no defense.
This is what I say every year, Gonzo.
You have 3 guys.
Every year we have this conversation, and you're like, well, I think this year. And I'm like, Gonzo, why do you have more confidence in us than I do? I bleed blue. I love my Colts, okay? We suck. We have no D. We will constantly put up 35 points on the board and lose. My quarterback will throw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns and we'll lose. You know, I hate it. It's like that stupid commercial where they goes, next thing you know, I'll be saying defense wins games. It does defense win games, you know, like that'll be me, you know.
Well,
so heartbreaking.
I have good news for you. You have a smart owner, first of all. He's not going to let the team suck for
Who's
long.
that?
Ursay.
Dick.
He is a very smart owner.
Go play your guitar, you idiot.
Well, that idiot's going to pay for your defense next year. You're going to buy a defense. You're going to draft
Good Lord, please. I've been hearing that for years.
Hey, yes, and it's my mouth to God's ear to your ear.
All right.
However you try not to
I don't want to go
it.
on a tangent on my game.
Okay, and well, you shouldn't, and that's fine. Cincinnati's also another vastly improved team.
I did think it was funny for all the Cowboy fans at home that were like waiting for their game to start, and then their game didn't start because it was the Dolphin game when it finally came back on, and then they got their game, and then it was like, oh, guess what? Dolphin game's back on. We're going to cut away from this. I was cracking up because we know a couple of hardcore Dallas fans, and we're like laughing our asses off. I just think those things are funny. I don't know why. I find joy in other people's pain.
You do know salt is bad for you, right?
Oh, salt is good for you, actually. There's a whole new study now. Your body needs it. I'll send you the link. I saw it on the GMA show.
Salty much? Well, I can also tell you with definite certainty that Tariq Hill had his coming out party yesterday for the Kansas City Chiefs. You know how I can tell? Because he stomped my ass flat in fantasy football. 5'8", 185 pounds, and that little shit destroyed me in fantasy football. Well, the guy had other players too, but oh my God. Yeah, that's just wanted to bitch about football and say neener. And I don't have picks and stats and actual coherent stories because I was warned that, you know, you show a lot of copywritten material and a lot of copywritten pictures. And one besides Disney, you know who else goes after people for showing their shit?
Who's that?
Like who? The NFL. I was like, get out of here. And they're like, yeah, keep putting NFL pictures up and see if they don't track one back. And a chill.
There's 6 of you watching right now. Don't tell anybody. Shh.
Don't tell the NFL. Why do you think I don't post a lot of Disney shit?
I don't know. Is that why Frank only tunes in once in a while?
Yeah, Frank is mad.
He's here tonight. So is Kevin, by the way. I've been waiting to chime in and tell you that Idaho Jew is in the house. Idaho Jew
is
in
on
the house.
Chat. Well, I mean, we could have you via Skype. We could have you on your phone.
Oh, Pete said Stafford got hurt and left the game.
Oh.
Hello.
It's
breaking news.
Those damn dirty
Pete
Jets.
Pete says, everybody drink.
Those damn dirty Jets. Those damn dirty Jets.
Whose sound goes out when he pulls back too far? Are you talking about Gonzo? You don't want it to pull out as much? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think so.
Kevin said that in the chat. His sound goes weak when he pulls back too far.
Is it close enough now?
Eat the mic. Eat the mic. Something wrong with this guy.
You know what? I'll take it off on the break.
Don't take anything off.
I'll take it off on the break. I'm talking about this. All right. Well, then you know what? We're going
Shana Tova guy.
Oh yeah, Happy Rosh. And for those of you who haven't figured it out yet, yes, Burt Reynolds has passed away recently. It was a really bad Friday for me. Big Burt Reynolds fan. He's a very he is Florida's superstar as far as acting is concerned, and we wish him nothing but a rest in peace. Your Hall of Fame have been all the time icon, and since we were just talking about sports, just bitching about sports a little bit, we're gonna take you into the break with some longest yard pet of the week coming up right after this.
Quiet down. All right, now listen to me. We're gonna let Bodansky come right through. Nobody touch that big mother. You got it? I want to try something. Now, if it works, everybody hit him. Right? Right! Split right, all curl on one. Ready? Right! Right left! No! 69. Blue, 69. Set. Hut.
Ball goes back really fast. Podolsky is losing. Podolsky's throwing.
Of 15 yards against the mean machine for unnecessary roughness, and that pass sure didn't look like it was an accident. Bogdansky is staggering, but he is up.
He is up and on his feet.
Okay, we got 15. Huddle up on the ball. Come on, let's huddle up. Huddle up. Unbelievable. Hey, Bog, come on, get yourself out of here. Come on.
I know what I'm doing.
Worked once. Ought to work again, right? All right. One more time. On two. Ready?
It's 3rd and 32 for the mean machine.
Hey. Four. Oh. Set. Hut.
Ball goes back to clean passes.
Hits Bogdansky with the ball right in the
nether region. Once again, Podolsky is on the mean machine journey.
He's not breathing.
Well, do something, man. Try mouth to mouth.
You want to?
No way.
GONZO Radio.
And we're back, and I'll eat the microphone just for Kevin. As you can see, I left the ball on. I think it's the muff.
Ball.
I think
muff.
it's the muff.
Ball. Muff.
I'm taking it off. It's coming off.
That better be all that comes off up in this studio.
Oh. And it's probably not any better.
Yeah, let us know if that's any better or
No,
worse.
it's not. I'm watching the meter. It's not. Don't worry.
It smells worse in here now since you've done that. Did you turn your reverb back off?
What? My reverb? It's off now. How about that?
Okay. How about that? Professional.
What?
Professional.
Who's professional? We don't do professional. This is a podcast. damn it.
Mini Mota.
Shut up. Stop being funny. You don't watch a lot of podcasts, do you?
Me?
Yeah.
No. Why? Should I?
Okay. Listen,
I thought podcast was just sound.
No. Podcast is actually not sound. The concept of podcast is that you take this piece of media, you do it live, or you record it, and then you present it at a given time.
I see.
Okay. Now.
So what's the difference between that and a web series? Because I thought this was a web
because
series.
Because the podding is that you put it away. You put it you actually archive it for people to go back and listen
These
to it.
are archived. People can go back and watch them.
Right. On YouTube.
Right. At Gonzo Radio.
That's right. The Gonzo. Just search Gonzo Radio Show on YouTube. If you're not already watching now from there, or if you're watching through our website, which who knows? I mean, unfortunately, there's no pictures of Lisa on that website.
All right, look, I'm working on it. I colored my hair. That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Those pictures are going to be out there for the world to see. You know how I feel about that.
Yeah. But still, and I'm so happy for you that you colored your hair.
Thank you. Ooh, Debbie Emil just shared us with 20 people. Thanks, Debbie.
You got hit with some old people stuff. Somebody asked you who G-Eazy was, the rapper?
No, I said.
Oh.
One of the girls from the rescue, my friend Melissa, posted, and by the way, I just had dinner with Melissa at the Texas Roadhouse, Dine and Donate. I'm going to tell you guys all about that. But when we were talking over there about whatever, anyway, so she goes to a concert, G-Eazy, okay? And she posts on Facebook, G-Eazy concert, video of it or whatever. So I see that, I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. So I go and I Google him, of course.
Right.
So I Google the guy, and I Google him, and I see his picture. I'm like, nope, don't know who he is. So I listen to a couple of songs. I'm like, nope, never heard it before. So I posted, I'm like, look, I don't know who that is. I Googled it. I still don't know who it is. I'm 100. I apologize. And then, like, later on, I posted one of those little pictures of the old lady blowing out her candles. This is 101. Her teeth come flying out. I'm like, that's me on my last birthday.
Well, you are the senior canine correspondent.
I am. Where my senior canine correspondent? You kids get off my lawn. Stop pooping on my girl. Pick up that poop.
You pick up that poop.
Heart of a Champion margarine hat.
Right, but you got hit with it, or you hit her with the G-Eazy though.
No, she said she went to the concert, and I was like, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I just told the whole story. Did you guys understand when I told the story? Did you guys get it?
Doing professional
because
production work.
When I was telling you guys the story, I happened to notice he had his phone in his hand. So I don't think he was so much listening.
It was professional stuff that I was doing professionally.
Exactly. We gonna get to this dog of the week bit or what here?
Yeah, as soon as
what the hell did I come over here for?
Well, right. Why do you come over here?
For your sparkling personality.
That's what it's all about. But I got hit with an ageist thing, and you don't even fucking care anymore. You look at you, you're like, okay.
No, I know what you're gonna say though. That's the thing. These people haven't heard it. I heard a little bit of it already. Oh, geez, here we go. So, you're getting the full treatment with the story, too, guys. I just want you to know.
You know how...
I put my notes away for the pet of the week for a second.
You don't have to put your notes away.
Okay.
This is going to be a minute. But you know how I have a tendency to gravitate towards younger women. Women half my age.
Yes.
Less. It happens. Especially... in my business.
Well, most of them are younger than you by now anyways. The people, women your age are dying left and right. So,
I can't hear you. What?
Grandpa.
But in this instance, I wasn't being the usual perverted lech that I am, and I was actually being nice, being cordial.
I find that hard to believe.
And I had an invitation to a younger lady.
What does that mean? You had an invitation to her?
I invited this younger lady.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant you had an
to come over to watch football yesterday. And I literally was asked, are there going to be any young people there?
I love it. That's
Ow!
Nice. I love it. No.
Ow! Oh. Yeah, I see. I caught you on your phone.
It's funny. It just reminds me of that scene when Ross was dating one of his students, and they were having the water balloon fight, and he was like, "Everybody, stop throwing the balloon." That's like you and your girlfriend, and her friends. It was just on today. Anyways.
Yeah, well, I mean, one of the few times that I am actually just being altruistic, if you will. I'm innocently, I have no ulterior motives. Even though this girl is gorgeous, she's drop dead gorgeous.
You were just trying to help her out so she could drive at night?
I'm just trying to be nice.
You were just trying to be the passenger in a car so she could drive at night?
Just trying to be nice. And I got sideways called an old man.
I think you kind of got front ways called an old man.
No, it was a little sideways. It was
She didn't ask if there was going to be any other young people there besides the two of you. She said, "Are there going to be any young people there?" There's a difference. Oh, don't go crying your Farina, Grandpa.
I literally felt like Leonard and Penny on Valentine's Day because we're young and we're fun, and I went, no. So anyway, yeah, I'm pathetic now. It looks like I'm pathetic and old and queepy. We're all pathetic and queepy.
Not me.
Listen, I have the power here, okay? I have the power over your doggy pictures. You
Oh
better
my gosh.
be nice to me.
Don't. No, please be nice, Gonzo.
Yeah. All right. On with the pet of the week.
All right. Good karma pet of the week here. We got Poppy. Poppy, I know. This one's for Iris. Cocker Spaniel, Iris's favorite kind of dog ever. Poppy is about 13 years old, or as we like to say, 13 years young. And he is about 30 pounds.
He works that camera, boy.
He's cute, man. He is a cute dog. His foster mom got some really great, adorable pictures of him for me. I told her, I said, we're going to put Poppy on the show tonight, Nancy. Make sure you get me some good pictures. So she really made sure she took him out and got some really glamour shots, which we love at the rescue because that's the kind of thing that makes people stop and look at your dog and say, I want to adopt him. So I always get some awesome pictures of Gimli. Now I got to be getting awesome pictures of Strider. So he is great with other dogs. He's great with kids. He likes cats. He likes those ducks, those stupid Muskogee ducks that are everywhere. He gets along with them. And his foster mom brings him to school with her around a bunch of like 3 to 6 year old kids. And he loves everybody. Everybody loves him. He's just the easiest going guy. He has cataracts because, like I say, he's 13, so he's having a little, trouble with his vision. We've talked about that before on this show where I've told you guys, all your dogs, don't be thinking I'm going to get a puppy and then he's never going to have cataracts one day. Just because a dog's got cataracts now doesn't mean he doesn't have a lot of time and love left to give you. He's got a big heart and he's got a lot of love left to give somebody. He also has... little arthritis in his hind legs, which, like, by the way, hello, me too. So I gotta go get my naproxen in about 5 minutes. Okay. His foster mom said he's just sweet as anything. He's not really encouraged to come up on the couch because, some of us treat our fosters like fosters and we treat our resident dogs like resident dogs. You don't want your foster to get too comfortable and too happy that he doesn't want to leave. You want him to be a little bit like he wants to go when it's time to go. So his adoption fee is $175. You can go to goodkarmapetrescue.org and apply to adopt him there. Okay, the other thing I wanted to tell you guys about is that Dine and Donate. Remember I told you last week on Thursday we had the Dine and Donate that was on Thursday. It was at Texas Roadhouse in Coconut Creek, which is right on Lyons Road by Sawgrass Expressway. They hosted a fantastic event. They were giving 10% back to us at Good Karma Pet Rescue. 10% of the food bill. Not the bar tab or anything like that. And we still made in restaurant tabs over $2,400 in our 10% donations, which is amazing. So y'all
can eat.
We actually made more money at this that was 10% than we did at BJ's. And I think that was just because at BJ's, it was the kind of thing like you had to show a flyer, they had to mark it down, At Texas Roadhouse, they made it really, really super simple for us, and they just had everybody just drop their receipt in the bin. So that was great. We also got $165 just in cash dropped into our little cash donation drop box. So that was fantastic. So that was a really, really great event. And we had a lot of fun there. And the food was really good. I enjoyed myself. I got a hamburger. You know me, I love my bacon cheeseburger. I got my bacon cheeseburger and they got nice big steak fries. So go out to Texas Roadhouse. They're awesome. On the 15th of September, we have our next adoption event. That's at Pet Supermarket in Deerfield Beach, which is 55 South Federal Highway. For those of you not in the know, that's just south of Hillsborough, and it's on the west side of the road. And like I've told you before, what's right next door? El Jefe Luchador, Mexican food. I'm going to go over there after the adoption event and stuff my face full of guacamole.
A little tangential side note. Okay,
What's that?
I love that Pet Supermarket.
Do you?
Because I used to always go to that vitamin shop over there and to El
Jefe Luchador. Now, I've never been to the vitamin shop in there.
Hottest.
Here we go.
Brazilian girls.
Wait a minute, are you talking
ever.
about the vitamin shop, or are you talking to the place where it's like smoothies with vitamins in it and shit like that?
No, it's a vitamin shop.
I don't know what that is.
Vitamin shop, and it's right next door to the Pet Supermarket. And I must have gone there 15, 20 times, and every other time I went there, just these unbelievably gorgeous girls. Gross, yeah, whatever.
And anyways, if you don't like Mexican food, they got Five Guys right across the street and Starbucks. So I'm sure there's something over there. Get yourself some lunch when you're over there, because we're going to be there in Deerfield from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. at that Pet Supermarket. So come out and see us there. Then don't forget, we also have November 2nd on Friday, first Friday of the month. Old Town Untapped, doing that till the end of the year. 41 Northeast 1st Street in Pompano at Bailey Contemporary Arts.
I really wish I could go to that one.
We're gonna be inside Kelly's Chemicals. They let us set up in there in the air conditioning, nice, which we love. But outside is food trucks and music and beer samples while they last. So get there early.
Still doing that Motown band, right?
Absolutely, the Motowners playing your favorites. So
I've been working my way back to you, babe.
That's not really the Motowners. That's like the Four Seasons, right? No, who's that?
I think that actually, hey, good call by you.
Thank you. Well, look at the house I grew up in. Okay, so anyways, come out to our events.
You do Michael Jackson?
Nobody's doing Michael Jackson. He's dead. So go to goodkarmapetrescue.org. Click on the links that we have there. You can shop for Good Karma swag. You can go to our partners and shop for their merchandise there. There's Amazon Smile. Make sure you go to Amazon Smile. Don't just go to Amazon. It takes 2 seconds to type in Amazon Smile. Go to Amazon Smile. Save that into your favorites bar and use that every time that you shop on Amazon, and choose Good Karma Pet Rescue as your charity of choice. That way we get a little kickback. And also we have a whole bunch of other stuff there. Debbie, we don't do events at the Naughty Dog ever, and FYI, not for nothing, I read all those things about stuff going on with the violations and the food and whatnot. Naughty Dog, if you wonder why they were closed for renovations recently, that's why.
They were told to renovate their rat
droppings? I don't know exactly what it was. I don't want to point fingers, but it's all public knowledge. It's out there on, what do you call it? On the interwebs, so you can see it if you want. Yeah, so, no Naughty Dog for me anymore, thanks. I did used to like that place, and I used to get a stomachache when I ate there. I've kind of put two and two together now. As to,
the poopy dog.
So, yeah, exactly. So maybe not so much. Not at the Naughty Dog, but basically any place that we could be outside and have animals is good. Like, we had animals outside of Texas Roadhouse. We had people that were there to babysit them when we went inside to go eat our food. Corey and I. Corey brought Teeny Nini, my little baby. Ooh, how pissed was Corey at me? Corey, are you listening tonight? Are you watching the show? Corey was pissed at me, Gonzo. I got to the restaurant, and she was there with Nini, and when I walked up, Nini saw me, and she started running at me and wagging her whole little butt. It was so cute. And everybody was like, oh, my God, she reacted like this to nobody. And Corey's like, I hate you. You're never babysitting a foster of mine again. She likes you more than me, and I'm with her every day. I said, well, that's why she likes me more, because I'm, it's like, ooh, hey, I hardly get to see you. She sees you all the time. You're old news. That's the only reason. But that was funny. She was loving on me. Oh, so good. I love that dog. She's so sweet. She's available for adoption now, by the way. Did I tell you, Gonzo? She's been cleared medically. She's ready to go.
For the love of a mutt.
Ugh, that girl's so smiley. Check out all her pictures on the Facebook's page.
So that's it. We're done. You got all the events out? All of them?
I do, except are you going to promote your event at the Dutch Rudder?
The Dutch Rudder? I hate you. We are also trying to plot and plan a Good Karma pet event at the Diplomat Lounge, the Diplomat Cigar Lounge.
Yes. Carrie Pace, if you're listening.
Yes, and you should listen. And you should...
Philippa.
and you should contact Samantha Dietz. I believe she left you an email and
I
a voicemail.
do. Okay, sorry.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
But, you're...
All right. Well,
you're,
everybody has full-time jobs in the volunteer. It's called volunteer for a reason because we all volunteer.
Volunteer to answer that, and I'm sure it's a
great
spot. But it's a great spot. It's just south of Meisner. It's
right
there in a.
You said it's dog friendly there. They have a patio.
They have a patio. Exactly. It's very dog friendly.
Gonzo wants to try to do an event on Monday night and do a remote show at the same time.
You know where Beer Garden is, of course, because your husband is a huge German food fan.
He sure is.
Beer Garden, wink, wink. Yeah, he eats some German.
That was so bad. My mom watches this. I should never have said that. Not like she doesn't understand what happens.
So your other
consenting adults.
Your other alias is Schnitzel over easy.
Exactly.
But we'll be having an event there because we're going.
I just read what a touch rudder is.
You let your husband make you say that on the air, didn't you? You just pulled a Pete said, didn't you? He said he put it in the chat room and you just repeated it.
I did. I repeated it with no thought of consequence, and I Googled it, and it's not good.
You do know Burgundy will read whatever they put on the teleprompter. You do know that, right?
Oh my
So
gosh.
go fuck yourself, San Diego.
I'm so embarrassed, Peter.
Oh
my gosh! Pete says I snorted too, and I know I felt like I did. I was hoping I didn't catch it on the microphone.
Oh God! Why do I hire married people? You're a bunch of weirdos. All right. Well, I'm gonna go work on my Dutch rudder. While what I want to know is who's gonna move my arm up and down like that. That's what I want to know. So that I'm not really like a fag. Is that what you're saying? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Yeah. You thought that was an RUFKM moment. RUFKM coming up right after this.
This is the story of an average guy and a beautiful girl.
Hi.
Don't tell me your name. I'll just call you Beauty.
You must be a sensitive person. I bet you're a fan of Rod McEwen's.
I try to be.
And his best friend.
I am Captain Chaos. Been a cop long?
And a family doctor.
Holy sh! Come on right here.
And how they all set out one day in an ambulance from New York to California at 150 miles per hour.
California, here we come.
GONZO Radio.
JJ, wait! I got the doc! No, wait! No! He's in the ambulance! This way! Oh, car! Before I open this, don't get your hopes up too high. I was pressed for time. No problem. Holy shit.
GONZO Radio.
And we're back.
Oh my
and
God, I could
just
watch
in
those
time-
all night.
Yeah, did we make enough of a mess?
Oh my God, I was cracking up.
So how'd everybody like the Nike memes? Huh?
I thought they were hilarious.
Yes, and once again, we have managed to avoid really getting hyper-political on the show. Not that I'm not hyper-political, but
just hyper.
I have to tell you, and I'm going to take the glasses
off. Oh, God,
off.
here we go.
Taking the glasses off.
It's always when he takes the glasses off. It's no good. Nothing good's happening.
You know who I like and I don't like. You know what I like and what I don't like. Very, very transparent about my contempt for the current president and administration, including the flunkies around him who enable him. But these memes, as hysterical as they are, and I am enjoying them thoroughly, these memes are all part of the distraction because they don't want you paying attention to the details of what they're doing. They've already got their followers. Those people are blind. They're gonna follow him right down the tubes, and he's gonna take this country down the tubes if he does, if we continue to allow it. But I'm not gonna get up on a high soapbox. I'm just gonna tell you this, because I'm not a big fan of the Democrats either. You're being distracted. You're being whipped into a frenzy. Whether you agree with the protest and you're woke, or whether you are a deplorable with Fox News on one TV at high volume at all times, okay, and you, whoever you are, on any extreme of the spectrum, you're being played. Period. The beauty of the whole situation is I get to make fun of it. I get to treat it like the joke it is. Enjoy the memes. And on to the less serious side of the show. Hi, everybody. Now I'm putting the funny glasses back on. But what I want to discuss isn't very funny in as much as it's hypocritical. Now, you know I'm a big Elon Musk fan, right?
I do know that.
Yes, I love me some Elon Musk. We got to have smart people like him doing stuff, like trying to go to Mars,
right?
And building electric cars, and smoking weed in public, I guess. But how is it that you get in trouble, per se, as much trouble as he can get for smoking weed?
Are you fucking kidding
Are
me?
you FKM?
Are you kidding me?
Are you
fucking kidding me?
That?
Yeah, I think I tried one once.
Come on, man. You want some of it? You probably can't because of stockholders, right?
I mean, it's legal, right?
It's totally legal.
Okay.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things? There's tobacco and marijuana in there. That's all it is. The combination of tobacco and marijuana is wonderful. First turned onto it by Charlie Murphy and then reignited by Dave Chappelle. There you go.
Plus whiskey. Haha, exactly.
Perfect. Balances it out.
I mean, alcohol's a drug. It's been grandfathered in.
Well, it's not just a drug. It's a drug that gets a bad rap. Because if you just have a little, it's great.
Fine.
Yeah, a little sip here and there, and your inhibitions are relaxed, and it shows your true self, and hopefully you're more joyous and friendly and happy, and everything's good. The real worry is the people that can't handle it, like the real worry about people who can't handle cars that can go 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds or anything.
You know, worse was going on before, during, and after my little football soiree yesterday. Hey, and we're in Florida, okay? But Thursday, I have prepared copy.
Ooh, fancy.
Fancy.
Like a professional.
Thursday, Musk appeared on comedian Joe Rogan's podcast for a 2-hour conversation in which he smoked what Rogan said was marijuana and drank whiskey, which I know that's not illegal anywhere. On Friday, 2 of Tesla's top executives resigned. Just tell them bye. Okay, just tell them bye-bye, Elon. Just let them go. Go. Be gone. The U.S. Air Force, which has multiple contracts with Musk's SpaceX, reportedly began looking into Musk's marijuana use because it's prohibited for someone with a government security clearance. Okay. You don't want to use SpaceX? I think you can get the funding now. He's a proven commodity. Go ahead. Get sticky about it. Get annoyed. I hope that was reverbing the whole time. And the Air Force denied that there is an investigation as it needs to determine the facts and appropriate process to handle the situation. In other words, they don't really give a shit that he smoked a puff of weed on a podcast with a known notorious pothead. Rock on, Joe. And they don't care. Now, other people did care. What other people would those be, Lisa?
Oh, everybody. I don't care.
You don't care. Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know who does care, really, honestly.
Because that's the reason why this is on an RUFKM type
know.
basis. I mean, it really is.
I really don't get
it. Are
it.
you fucking kidding me?
At this
I
point,
mean, are you fucking
at this
kidding
point in our life in the world, I don't understand why anybody would get upset unless it was just posturing.
Well, here's who got upset. The little old ladies that sit at home clutching their pearls, you know, wearing their, what do they call that? The brooch thingy. What do they call those ivory things? That they wear, really tight necklace thingies.
A brooch?
Whatever. Okay, these little
cameo?
A cameo, yes. Clutching their cameo that's been in the family for 4 generations. Oh my God. You listen, you dusty old broad. Okay. Tesla's share price on Friday fell to almost its lowest point for the year. They lost, I believe it was 3% value. Because that's how many people are left in the United States that are upset about smoking weed. We
need to just make it legal, tax it, and have it just like they do in the other countries.
Well, we've been saying this rationally for about 20 years, right?
Yeah, but nobody listens. I mean, finally, at least we have some medical stuff to back it up. But, I mean, let's face it, you know, recreational marijuana use should be just the same. I mean, I've known a lot of angry drunks. And most of the stoners that I know are like, whatever, man. You want to do that? Sure, it's cool with me. You get some drunk friend of yours. What do you mean we're going home? We're not going home. I'm fine. I can drive. Give me my key. No, thank you.
She loves me.
I'd rather hang out with the mellow stoners than, as Jackie May and I say, you are young and full of testosterone. I am old and full of bourbon. Go ahead.
But this is my house. First of all, this is long overdue. National legalization, long overdue. And I applaud Elon for just taking that step, for doing, you know, his off-the-cuff thing. It's the thing I love about Elon Musk, is that he sees it and he does it.
Most people think that everybody that smokes pot is a bunch of morons and they're screwing up all their brain cells smoking weed and whatever. And this just goes to prove that, like, you know, you can smoke pot and still be smart. Do we know if Stephen Hawking ever smoked dope? Can someone Google that?
Wouldn't surprise me. Well, here's the best thing. Is, let's say you get busted. You have to take a urinalysis or a blood test, and they find THC in your system. And they're like, I'm shocked. I'm stunned. I would tell them you're 35 years too late to be shocked and stunned. 35 years too late. Get over yourselves. Investors in SpaceX, investors in Tesla, get over yourself. He took a hit off a blunt.
And it wasn't
drinking whiskey.
And by the way, it was like that, like legit Amsterdam smoking a blunt, like, you know, where they put tobacco and weed in it. Because didn't you tell me when to Amsterdam they sold like
almost killed me.
What did they sell? They called it American cigarettes, and they were just joints. It was all weed, and it said "silly Americans."
Yes, that's pretty much the American way, is that you smoke 100% marijuana in the joint, whereas in Europe, specifically Amsterdam at the time, as per my experience.
You world traveler,
in
you.
1998.
Euro trip. Did you go to Bratislava while you were there? Good thing you came in summer. In winter, it's very depressing.
Bratislava! You see this nickel? I buy my own hotel.
That's my favorite movie. It's right up there with Waiting.
Yeah, definitely. Worst twins ever. But, yeah, it was 50-50 tobacco and cannabis, which was really weird. But now we have Joe Rogan smoking a blunt with 50-50 cannabis and tobacco. Tobacco's bad for you, you know.
True dat.
True dat. All right, well, we've run out of indignity, and probably because I have a half-burnt bowl waiting for me after I get off the show, and that Macallan ain't going to pour itself.
We got to gear up for the Raider game.
Oh, yeah, you do. You have to gear up for the Raider game.
I got to gear up for the Raider game. Ugh.
Yes, honey, yes, that was bullshit.
Please
yes,
let them
totally.
go. Please let them go to halftime with a big lead and hold on to it while he sleeps through the night. I don't want him to get up in the morning and harumph around the house.
To sleep, I'm telling you right now.
Oh, trust and believe, honey. He is not going to make it.
Okay.
He is not going to make it.
All right, well, time
he
for
works hard for the money.
Self-promotion.
All right, make sure you go to goodkarmapetrescue.org, click on the shop for a cause, make sure you click on the donation link, go to Good Karma Pet Rescue of South Florida on Facebook. You can click on the event tab and find out all the fun stuff that we're doing that you can come and join us, adoption events and fun little fundraisers. There's also a fundraiser tab. If you just want to see if there's something there that touches your heart and you say, I want to donate $5 instead of having Starbucks this morning to that cause. So do that. Check out Sheldon the Wonder Pup at Sheldon the Wonder Pup on the Instagrams, and make sure that you follow him because he's always posting about his fosters. He's really talented at the texting and the uploading photos, even without thumbs. Those toe beans work really good.
Is that it? Are you done?
Amazon smile.
All right, all right. Well, I want to emphasize, I need for you all to go to Instagram and follow at Gonzo Radio Show on Instagram.
I know we ask you guys to do a lot.
I cannot emphasize this enough.
It's all free, though.
Also, at Gonzo Radio 777 on the Twitters. Please follow me there. I am currently getting in the habit of, and I am currently revamping our social media presence, and I'm getting pretty good at it. So you're going to find a lot and see a lot there, especially where it extends from my creativity, where it'll extend from our Good Karma partnership. It'll extend from my work with Shotzi and the crazy things that she does. So especially those two social media platforms. Now you can catch us on MeWe, Gonzo Radio Show on MeWe. We have a Gonzo Radio group there. It's a little dirty because we can get away with some crazy raunchy shit on MeWe that you can't do on Facebook because, you know, Facebook police, the Facebook church ladies. And speaking of Facebook, by all means, check out the Gonzo Radio Show fan page. I want more likes of the fan page because I'm putting more content, I'm moving more content through there. So you will see it more on your timelines. I'm learning. What can I tell you? It's all a learning process. Instead of hiring people to do these things, I go, show me how that's done. And, you know, I'm learning. So please, by all means, jump on those platforms. Of course, on Facebook, Gonzo Radio Show, the Gonzo Radio Sports Desk. Those are all great groups. Love those guys. The Guru's Guru with Mr. Roscoe Henn. He is on fire right now. Check him out if you need fantasy football advice. I swear, there will be a separate Gonzo Radio Show Sports Desk show coming out soon. As soon as Richie learns to manage his time better. But that's it. Any last goodbyes and hurrahs?
I want to thank Corey, my buddy, for tuning in tonight. I see you in the chat, and she laughed her ass off when I snorted. So, you know, that's what I'm here for.
It's all Pete's fault.
I want to make you giggle. Oh, my gosh. My husband. This is why I'm married to my husband. I'm going on 21 years this January and been loving him since 1995.
Well,
Homeboy makes me laugh my ass off.
You are living in sin.
Well, maybe one day you can make him a Portuguese breakfast.
I'm not Googling anything else like that tonight. Oh, Corey. Oh, scusi. Mi scusi. Mi scusi. Mi scusi. Mi scusi. Oh, mi scusi.
All right. Well, on behalf of myself and Shotzi Carmichael, thank you so much for watching once again. I made a little special ending for Bert, for the Bandit. So we will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel here at the Gonzo Radio Show. On the YouTubes, 8 o'clock next week. See yous.
For GONZO Radio, this is Super Time 6000 2015 for GONZO Television Station. You're coming to the greater Sandusky, Ohio area. This is Pirate Bill, and this is Frank Welker saying, watch Transformers.
Can't be done. We've got a long way to go, and there's short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch old Bandit run. Keep your foot hard on the pedal, son, never mind them brakes.